I don't think there will ever be a time where you and I could face each other and not feel anything between us. That's the hardest type of love to ever have to go through. The love where you know that if you were to ever see this person again, you couldn't face them because you or them or both of you know that when you guys face each other, you guys will feel something within yourselves. And it's hard because you can't even have them as a friend because it wouldn't feel right. There's unresolved issues, unresolved love, unresolved conflict, unresolved questions. There's so many things out there that it hurts. And maybe it does include that you guys have to talk it out. Maybe in order for you guys to both fully look at each other as a person, as a stranger, as a friend, maybe you do have to have that conversation. But when you get to the point where you've shared so much trauma, so much love, so much memories with one person, you know the deepest secrets, their deepest fears, their biggest loves, their biggest inspirations. And once that relationship is over and you get to see them again after a long period of time, it's hard because you know you can't. You know that if you lock eyes with this person, everything would come flooding back in an instant. You know that if you were to lock eyes with this person, you might feel the pain from when you guys first broke up, from when they hurt you, when they betrayed you, or you might still feel love. Hell, you might even feel both love and hate. Well, I wouldn't even say hate, but just sadness. And it's hard because you want to be there for them. I think that's hard too, is that you just want to be able to get over them. And you will. It's not saying you're not, but it's hard because deep down you really loved that person. You really loved them. You really cared for them. And so seeing them again or having them reach out to you or having them try to talk to you, it's hard because you know for yourself that you really loved them and you could never be able to see them the same way again. If I was so in love with you one moment and the next I'm just here talking to you like as if that never happened, I don't know if I could ever feel the same, especially after what we probably went through. And the saying kind of goes is like, if you get over that person, did you even really love them to begin with? You did. But it takes effort. It takes literally dragging a breakup or dragging that love that you once shared with this person to the point where you just kind of get disgusted, but not in disgusted, but more just kind of like annoyed of it, annoyed of just feeling constant pain, feeling constant heartbreak, feeling constant sadness of what happened to you. So you eventually kind of get over it. You eventually kind of tell yourself, I have to. And if that moment ever happens where you cross eyes with that person, it's like all the memories and everything, the good and the bad, come flooding in all at once. And you ask yourself, what do I do? Because love like that, it was really love. It was true love. It was true. It was pure. You really loved that person. And they probably really loved you. Maybe someday down the line, you guys could probably see each other and not feel anything. But that's kind of impossible in a way, too, because you'll always feel something. Something will always be there because they were part of your story and you were part of theirs. They made you who you are and you made them who they are. It's bittersweet because you still would love if at one point they could have been part of your story, could have still stayed in your story. But you have to accept reality for what it is, and you have to accept that it was over, that it is over, and that what stands now between you two is just a memory. It's just a story, but a story that intertwined both of your lives so well. It's kind of like hearing a song that maybe you two once shared, and it brings you back all the memories, everything that you went through. And for that instant, you can probably smile. Maybe you might get a little sad. Maybe you might skip the song entirely. But you know that if you listen to that song, it'll make you feel something. It'll always make you feel something. The same thing can be said when you actually see that person because they were once part of your life. They shared those happy moments with you and those sad ones. So for that moment, that glimpse that you get of them, it all comes back. And maybe you smile at them. Maybe you cry a little bit inside, or maybe you panic and you leave so that they don't notice you. Or maybe you just walk past them like nothing happened. But you know that deep down, there might still be something. And I'm not saying it's love, it's just those memories that you can no longer touch. It's just memories that you can no longer create with them.